Hey people, what's up? It's me, and today I want to talk about something controversial. Girl, can I talk? I'm gonna talk about something controversial, and I really hope that, you know, people can understand where I'm coming from with this, especially as like an adult K-pop fan. And I just want to say that this is like no hate towards New Jeans or the girls individually, because I just feel like they are in a situation that is not completely healthy for them. And I blame all the adults in the situation for what is currently happening and like just what might happen in the future. So first, we all know what's going on with Hive. If you're a K-pop fan and you have not been locked in to social media in this past week, then I'm gonna let you go on to like Twitter or Reddit, and then you can see, you know, like what's the tea is, like what's going on. But if you want my opinion on that, which is a complete shit show, let me know. I'll make a video on it. But today I want to talk about the CEO of Adore and New Jeans and their relationship with each other. So first off, like I said, I've been a K-pop fan for a long time now, and I didn't really know the CEO prior to kind of like New Jeans, but I feel like a lot of international fans or like K-pop fans in general have kind of been like propelled to know more about her because New Jeans is like a huge like fourth gen? I mean, fourth, fifth gen at this point. I'm still listening to EXO, so I know what third gen is, but yeah, so probably late fourth gen. We all know New Jeans. They're iconic. They're great. Like, they give really great performance. But ever since they've debuted, they've kind of had like little mini scandals, like with their Cookie song, basically alluding, you know, they're all at this point, like when they debut, they're all under 19 years old. So they're literally like, I'm pretty sure their debut song was like, "My cookie, don't you want my cookie? Don't you want to eat my cookie?" Like all that. And then fans obviously were like, that girl is 14. Like, what? Like, what is this? And then, you know, like the CEO's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You know, like it's just like about baking cookies." And I'm like, diva, woman to woman. Look at me, girl. Why would you think we believe that? But anyways, like I said, I just want to talk about kind of like this is like an off the cuff, just like rant about like their relationship and the CEO, and honestly how inappropriate I think she is. So first off, I just want to say that ever since like New Jeans has become popular and people have learned about their CEO, it's always like weird shit. It is always weird shit. So besides this cookie thing, there have been many other instances of her kind of having like young children doing questionable things. Recently there was basically this whole thing about Taemin and how when he was younger, the CEO of Adore worked with SM for about 20 years. She worked in the industry doing like concepts and things for other artists. So, you know, there's been time and time again where we have known her to make younger artists uncomfortable, you know, like make them kind of like have revealing photo shoots and things like that with their underage bodies. And, you know, allegedly she told Taemin that, you know, he was a minor, he's a member of SHINee, the maknae, the youngest member of SHINee, and she basically told him like, "Oh, you know, you should keep your boyish figure so that, you know, your Nunas will still love you." Why would you tell a child that? Okay, and just to give you some context, like, you know, if you guys don't know, so Nuna is like what younger males, like younger like boys or males call like an older woman, like in their life. So I'm sorry. That literally just caught me off guard. Like when I read that yesterday, I was like, oh bitch, I really have to make a video about this because this is just so triggering. Like literally you're telling a young child to keep your boyish figure for older women. Like, I don't know, like that's very questionable and disgusting to me. Also, she allegedly told Crystal, who is one of the youngest members of FX, one of my favorite groups besides 21 of all time. They're a former girl group in SM Entertainment, and she literally showed her pictures of Brooke Shields as inspiration for like her aesthetic. And if you guys don't know, if you guys want a little Hollywood history, Brooke Shields is a actress, and she was literally on the cover of Playboy at 10 years old. So these are the type of things that she is encouraging minors to do, telling minors to do, and kind of directing them to do. Because, you know, at the end of the day, she is still like the head of New Jeans. The reason why New Jeans exists is because Hybe gave her the company, like gave her a door like under Hybe, and then she created New Jeans because she asked for New Jeans to be created. So I feel like things like that, it's just like, it all adds up. It's like, I feel like, I'm not usually that kind of person that's like, if she was a man, then da 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 da. Because most of the time when people use that, it's really dumb, like an ignorant, like basic. But I feel like in this instance, if she was like a creepy older man doing these things, I feel like a lot more fans would like care more. And I just don't think that any of this shit is appropriate. And let's bring up the fact in the conference. So I want to talk about like not the full 3-hour thing, but just like some highlights that kind of showcase my point about how I don't feel like she should be as close to New Jeans as she is. Not only just the fact that she is their boss, and I don't know, maybe I think in Korea it might be a little different with like boss and like employee relationships, because, you know, I know they encourage like when you're adult going out to drink and like, you know, with your team and everything, and like encouraging like drinking and stuff like that, and just kind of like that company culture. But you know, they're minors, so can't really drink, but I feel like their like situation is incredibly inappropriate for those young girls, because why are like the youngest members allegedly, this is what she said in the conference, FaceTiming her and crying about her job, the grown woman's job, for 20 minutes on FaceTime, like early in the morning. I'm just like, no. First of all, this is already inappropriate as it is. Even with me, like, I have my boss's numbers, but I do not text them unless it's like about work or something like that. But, you know, like I said, I'm an adult, and I know it's a different industry, but I would never, ever encourage something like that in the workplace. This is why we have HR, okay? This is why we have different things to prevent us from doing this type of stuff. Like, it's just so inappropriate to me. And then this is the thing that gagged me the most. In her thing, in her little rant or whatever, she basically alluded to, like, I'm pretty sure it's the girls from Le Seraphim, and basically how they're saying, she basically said that they were too old to debut. And they were like 20. They were 20 years old. They were like freshly 20. So I don't feel like someone like this should be this close to young women and monitoring them. And also, let's not even go into the fact that she has allegedly, you know, dressed New Jeans members in ways that reference other like things that promote like grooming of like younger people. So I don't know. I just really don't think that that's appropriate. And it really makes me concerned for New Jeans, especially about like her saying that the two girls in Le Seraphim are too old to debut. So what are you going to do with New Jeans when they turn 20? When the youngest turns 20, she's 17 right now. When she turns 20, what are you going to do? You're going to do an AKB48 moment? We're going to, every few years, we're going to have like a new girls in the group? Newer jeans? Older jeans? Ripped jeans? Frayed jeans? Like, what do you want? Like, what? It's just so creepy and it's just predatory. And it's like, I don't want to say like stuff like grooming, but like, it's just giving like, it's giving inappropriate. It's really giving inappropriate. Like this emotional like incest thing, this is not okay. Like, and I don't know, I just feel like no one cares. Everyone just cares about, oh, well, you know, we want to keep her in the company because of the aesthetic. It's like, guys, let's think a little bit. Let's think a little bit beyond like the music real quick. Let's think about like them as children maturing into women okay, thinking that this type of relationship is okay and that it's normalized in their lives. Because at this point it is, because they've been a group since 2022. And even before they debuted, they were probably dealing with this. And they probably, you know, feel close to her. And this is what happens. You feel close to this person. But at the end of the day, they're your boss. They are going to always have a power dynamic over you. It's just like, what are we doing? Like, and I can't imagine being a fan of New Jeans and then like realizing this stuff, because I feel like it's just like hard to like a group and then have all this happen. But it's also like, you want to protect your favorite artist, but at the same time you want to support them, and you know, you like the aesthetic. And I'm not saying anyone who likes the New Jeans aesthetic is like a perv or creepy or things like that. Do I feel like some older New Jeans fans need to calm down talking about how like 16-year-olds are sexy? Yes, very that. Like, she's not queen, she's not eating. She literally needs to eat more to sustain herself because she is in a growing body. So like, it's just crazy to me. It's just like, are we really thinking about like their well-being? And I know K-pop and like being a K-pop fan can be like pretty like hard at times when it comes to like companies being problematic, but also giving them our dollars and also wanting to support the group. But at the same time, it perpetuates this like a negative cycle of like abuse of like the women, men, and boys and girls in K-pop. So it's just really hard, and I just really don't like that she is this close to these girls. I just really like it. I feel like it really puts them in a negative spot more than her, because she's the one doing all the fuck shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to get off my chest because I genuinely feel like no one, like, obviously people care, like, you know, we've had Protect New Jeans and stuff like that. Oh, also, I didn't even mention the fact that she has brought the younger members over to her house and literally had like these weird ass images, inappropriate images of like barely naked, like almost naked girls, like in her house. And it's like young girls, like literal minors. And I don't like, she has this weird, I think she just has this weird infatuation with like minors. And I don't want any minor around her, especially minors that she is leading in a group setting. Like in K-pop is already like one of the most predatory like systems there is in the world. And then you put that with someone who obviously wants minors to be viewed for enjoyment by people who are not minors. Like, I just can't. That Taemin thing, that just makes me sick to my stomach. Like, it's like, it'd be different if she was making stuff for minors that, like, younger people for other younger people. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell, like, even like when groups like NCT debut, it's like it's kiddish, it's fun, it's like but it's for them, it's for people who are just like them. I feel like a lot of the content sometimes, or like some of the subject matters, are not just for kids, it's for people who like kids. And I just don't feel comfortable with that. And like I said, I'm not saying that everyone who enjoys New Jeans and their content like is gross, because they have a quality concept. Like you know, she cooks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like she the concepts are really fun, they're really good, but I feel like there's just so many references to like inappropriate things with them that sometimes it just like makes me a little, you know, it's like, but I'm not even gonna lie, the New Jeans songs hit. Like, I'm super shy, and it's just like, they be hitting, like, they be playing them at my job, so. And I still support them, and I honestly want the New Jeans to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and, like, more popular, but I feel like I would be more comfortable as an adult K-pop fan for them to be handled by someone else. That's my take on it. So that's all I have to say. If you want, leave a comment. Did you like what I said? Did you hate what I said? If you did, let me know. I'm just trying out new things on my channel where I talk about K-pop, but just from like my perspective, like being into K-pop for so long. So if you have any video ideas or have anything to say, let me know. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok and wherever in the description. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.